All right, this is a practice video for Tam Lyn. This is the orchestra arrangement by Crystal Plowman and Bob Phillips, the second violin part. All right, so at the beginning you guys have tremolo following the cello solo. And remember, for this kind of tremolo where it's soft, you want to tilt your bow a little bit in the upper half, slightly over the fingerboard, and just get a nice shimmer. As fast as you can, nice loose fingers on your bow so you can get that really smooth shimmery shape. All right, and then where you come in regular at 14, regular Arco, be careful of the key signature. Remember, we have one flat in the key signature, key of D minor, with low 2s for C naturals, B flats, low 1s, F natural, low 2 as well. So this is the 3 measures before 17. Starting right about in the middle of the bow, not too loud. And 1. A nice decrescendo. All right, and then we get into a faster section, 17, pizzicato. So here's your little pizzicato part up through 33. So I'm going to go a little under tempo so that the stuff at 25 isn't so fast. So 17, about 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. 2, 3. Rest. Low 1s. Two, 3, 4. All right, so you'll find in this piece we have a lot of C sharps. It's that harmonic minor sound. So high 3s, C sharps right before 25, and then right before 33. Make sure you're stretching out for a high 3. Also at 27, be careful of your rhythm. Those 2 eighth notes at the end of the measure, those are in the and of the beat. So you'll be going 1 and 2 and. So tapping your foot. You can also kind of hit your violin even a little bit on the side. Like that. It kind of is fine to add that little bit of percussion in there. Okay, so now we go into your arco section at 34. You come in 1 measure after the first violins, I believe, or after the violas. I think that's how that part goes. And you'll notice that there's an accelerando, the 2 measures before 37. So we're going to be gradually getting faster, leading into the fast section at 37. For right now, let's just keep it all the same speed. We're just learning the notes. So here's 34, starting on an up bow. Nice low 2 for B flat. And 3, 4. Okay, so just a lot of alternating notes. I would use a 4th finger at 36 because then you can set your high 3 G sharp right behind it. Then low 2, step and a half back for F natural, and then continue down the scale. So let's try that again with the accelerando this time. So gradually speeding up those last 2 measures. 2, 3, low 2. So something about like that. We'll see how fast we get in class. All right, so now we're at our 37 section, and you guys finally get to play the main melody that the violas and cellos have been doing up to this point. 37, I mark that as the A section. So in Irish and Scottish fiddle music, you usually have an A part to the tune and a B part. And within those 2 parts, there's 2 smaller sections, and they're usually just about the same other than like the last measure or so. So that's why I marked your A part and then your A1 part. And then the other instruments get to do the B part, but you guys only have the A melody for the tune. So let's do it nice and slow. Watch your accents, watch your slurs. The slurs will be very important in getting the right sound and feel for the tune. So here's 37, just up to through measure 40, 4 measures. 1, 2, kind of slow, and... One big thing I forgot to mention is we changed key there, by the way, too. So we changed to no sharps or flats right there in the key of A minor. So no sharps or flats, so you get rid of the B flat. So lots of fingers that you can just keep down. Let your bow do all the work here. So keep the 1 down there. The next one, keep your 2 down. Just rotate it over a bit, just kind of scooch it over. And then keep your 3 down. Just making those tunnels. All right, so now let's try that a little faster. So here's your A part, a little quicker. 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, the accents will sound really cool the harder you hit those. If you put a little vibrato on the accent as well, it sounds very nice. All right, so let's try it up to tempo now. So last time, 37. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's what you're aiming for tempo. Now the next section I marked A1 because it's almost exactly the same as what you just did. The last measure is the only part that's a little different. So at the last measure, you're just going on a scale, G sharp high 3, but otherwise it's the same. So let's do the A1 part. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so here's A and A1 all together. This is measures 37 up to 45 at the fast tempo. If you can't do it this fast yet, don't worry. Just go back, practice it on your own until you can get it up to tempo. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the next section is exactly the same thing. A first, followed by A1. That's all you've got to do. So that's the hardest part that you'll have to learn for the tune. All right, and then moving on to 53, more pizzicato. So let's just talk about those rhythms real quick. So 53, you just have the downbeat. Measure 54, more offbeats, just like before at 17. So here's 54, 2, 3, 4. So let's try again, and 1, 2, and 1. So that's how that part goes. Now skip ahead to 57, the last measure of that line. You're just playing that last eighth note on the and of beat 4. So it'll go 2, 3, 4, rest, and like that. Now paired with the next measure, I wish that measure was back in that same line so you could see it in one continuous line. Measure 58 will start on the and of the beat, so 1 and 3, 4. So let's do 57 and 58, those two measures slowly together. 2, 3, 57, 1, 2, 3, and 3, 4. So count that out really slowly and then start speeding it up. So it'll be about like this. Oops, I messed it up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That still was not the best, but we'll work that on that in class to get that up to tempo. Quick little plucking fingers on the ands of the beats. And then it's kind of the same thing at 61 with the and 4 and 4. All right, so our last section is measure 69, fast and furious. This goes into 2-2 time or cut time. And you'll notice that the bowing, it has some double up bows and it says simile. Simile means to continue doing it the same way. So you're going to be going down, up, down, up, down, up, all the way through that. All right, so let's take 69, kind of moderate speed, then we'll go back and try a little faster. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. One and two and 1 and 2. Oh, I messed that up. Here's 77. 2, 3, and 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3. Why am I not thinking in cut time? I'm going to try this again. 77. What is wrong with my brain right now? Can't count in cut time. All right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I don't know what's going on with me right there. Sorry. Let's do 77 to the end one more time. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and. There we go. Whoa, that was not good. All right, sorry about that. All right, so now 69 to the end at the fast and furious speed. All right, so a little faster too. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and. One and one and. There we go. So for those 16s, that's going to be going really quick. Just a little shake when you get to those parts. All right, so coming in for any extra help, mostly we're just work on that A part at 37, the A and A1 tune part, and have some fun.